3D paper projects, I have one today I think you're going to love. One of the things I like about it best is all the different ways you can use it. You can use it as a treat holder for candy. You could use it for cookies. You can use it as a desktop decoration, place card holder for your holiday table, table decoration, and other things as well. So let's take a look at it. So here's this really neat project that I just mentioned, and we will make this in just a second. So this is a double pocket stand-up treat holder or 3D creation. And what you get when it's created is, as the name implies, you get two pockets, one on this side, one on this side, that you can put a lot of different things into. So stick around to the end. I'm going to give you a whole list of things that I've come up with that you can put in these cute treat holders. So I've created this one with Thanksgiving in mind. I always get a lot of interest from people who want to make either place card holders or table decorations for Thanksgiving. So I think this is a beautiful sample for Thanksgiving. Now Halloween, of course, we all, or not everyone, but lots of us love to make Halloween treats. I know some of you, Halloween is not your thing. So I've got the Thanksgiving one here, and the one I'm going to make in just a second will be for Christmas. So let me show you the bundles I've used to create these. Then I'll show you exactly how to do so. So the one I'll be creating in just a minute, I am using the Frosted Gingerbread bundle, which is so cute. The Halloween one I just showed you, the stamp I used was from this Cutest Halloween set, and this Halloween Frightful Tags dies. It's called the Frightful Tags dies. I just think this is the cutest set with the little owl, the tree, the witch's hat, spider web, little fence, and then some cute tags. And that pumpkin set, I'm really excited. This is the first time I've used the pumpkins, but I'm going to have to play around with this a lot more with this pretty pumpkins bundle. So what you need to make one of these pockets is just this, basically a piece of 8x8 paper. I use designer paper for all of mine, and you will need a hole punch. You'll need either some string or ribbon, then whatever decorations you want. So actually, before I bring in my trimmer, we need to make a couple of marks on this paper. So I have a pencil handy, and we want to measure, I love to use my grid paper for this, 2 3/4 of an inch down from this corner. And then I want to measure another 2 3/4 inches from that same corner and make a mark right there. And I'm hoping I will be able to see these. So from this corner right here, I've measured 2 3/4 inches over, 2 3/4 inches down. Now I'm going to flip this 180 degrees. So one turn, 2 turns, do the exact same thing up here on this corner. So I'll measure down 2 3/4 inches. I'm going to turn it and measure 2 3/4 inches on this side as well. Okay, so here's that corner. I have my measurement 2 3/4 inches down, 2 3/4 inches over. Now I need my trimmer, and I don't actually need to trim this. I just need to score it. So you can do this with a scoring board, but I think it is far easier with a scoring blade on the Stampin' Up! Trimmer. So what we want to do first, we are going to score between 2 of these lines. So I am going to line up 2 of my score lines and score between them. I do want to point out, when you score this, you are going to end up with a large triangle here. Now, if I turn it 90 degrees and line up those marks, I only have a very, very small triangle here. This is not the one you want to score between. You need this really large triangle. So I'm lining up the mark at the top with the little track for the blade, and the mark at the bottom also here in the track for the blade. So got those lined up. I'll run that scoring blade down. We are flipping it around 180 degrees and doing the exact same thing on this side. Okay, now we have lines between those lines that we marked. Now what we need to do is turn this 90 degrees So I am going to turn it so that this point is at the top, and we're going to score 3 more lines. What you want to do for this one is line up, and you may not be able to see the full view in the camera right now, but I am lining up the top point and the bottom point of the paper right there in the cutting track. Now I'm going to move both the top point and the bottom point to the 3/4 inch mark on the right side of the cutting blade. So I'm not quite to 1 inch. I'm at the 3/4 inch mark. To lower this, I want to score right there. And now I want to move this so that the point at the top and the point at the bottom are at the 3/4 inch mark on the left side of the cutting track. And when I get that in place, I'm going to score here. Now you don't want to score super hard on this. When I made my very first one, I was scoring and folding my paper a little too harshly. And I'm really glad to be using Stampin' Up! Paper on this because it holds up so nicely for this type of projects. But just remember, you don't have to crease it super hard. You don't have to score it super hard to get this all to come together. So what you want to do next is fold on all of these lines. You can use your bone folder if you like. So I folded them all this way. Now I'm going to flip it over and fold them the other way as well, just to loosen them up. Okay, now I'm going to take the 2 triangles we scored on the sides, and I'm going to fold those together. Now when you do this, you want to have the print that will show on the inside. So the yellow on this one, the bluish printed pattern on this side, you want that face up when we do this. So if I wanted the green to be on the inside and the stripe to be on the outside, I would lay it this way. But I am going to do it this way. And if you make it and find that that's not the way you wanted to put it together, you can always unfold it because you don't really have to use adhesive to attach these together. So we fold those 2 sides in. We're going to fold it directly up right here on that center score line. And then there's another score line right here. We are going to fold it back there, flip the whole thing over, and fold back on this other score line over here. And now we have our completed pocket. So once you get to this point, you'll probably want to grab that bone folder, run that along there to get some good creases. And it is basically all together. We do need to punch a hole at the top, so grab a hole punch. And once you have that punched, you can tie it together with a string or some kind of ribbon. I just think these are so cute. So we will decorate this one quickly, and then like I said, I will share with you the list of things that I've come up with that I think would fit really nicely in these. It's not my day for tying bows. There we go. And I like to have little bows a lot of times, so I'll get that adjusted a little better. Okay, so now here are the decorations I have already created with the, what was it called? Peppermint and gingerbread, I think. Yeah, oh, frosted gingerbread bundle. So I used the dies. I created this adorable star die cut. I also cut this pretty border. This is even longer when you cut it, but I already trimmed it down so that it would fit down here at the bottom. And I cut this and the background for the star piece out of our Bedazzling paper, which is one of our celebration items right now. Remember, now through the end of September, with any order you place, you'll get a free a free item that you get to choose with every $50 or $100 that you spend. So this bedazzling paper is one of the options. There are lots of others too. Some designer paper, some stamps, some dies. Now when you attach your decorations, make sure you don't put adhesive up very high where it would actually stick to the back of your pocket here. So I'll press that on. I have the little greeting that says Happy Holidays. Put that right over the top. And these are more fun with some jewels, so let's add a couple of little sparkles. And actually, I think I'll add some green ones. I've been using a ton of these genial gems. We have another pack that is called Wonderful Gems that is red and gold, but it's kind of like a clearish gold. This one is green and then the clearish gold color. But there we go. There is our cute little double stand-up pocket treat holder. So let's look at what we can put in these. I have a few things to show you, and then I also have some more ideas. So here is a fun idea. Post-it notes. So these would be cute for teachers or co-workers. Kind of a nice little desk decoration with something, if you like ideas that aren't candy, that's a nice one. Here's another one that is not candy. Little tea bags fit nicely and are really cute. This one, actually, I'll show you, I already have it in here. If you're making something for your Thanksgiving table, I thought this was a really neat idea. I made a little card right here with the matching designer paper, and I stamped thankful at the top. And that could be a really neat thing to have everybody write down things that they're thankful for on. Or you can make these name cards, of course, like I said. You could put a name here instead of having some kind of greeting like that. If you like to do that at your table, I know some of you do. Few other things that would look nice in these. Everybody loves these Ghiradelli squares. They fit in very nicely. Reese cups, even something like a sewing kit. There's a lot of different things that would fit in these. So those are a few ideas that I came up with. If you have other ideas for things that would fit in this treat holder, comment below and let me know. We can share and give ideas to everybody with that. And I think that's all. So thanks for joining in. You can find links to the products I used today in the description below. Please like, comment on, and share my videos. That really helps other crafters to find them as well. So thanks for being here. I hope you'll join in again next time when I will be back helping you to hand make with love.